Think about an actor who you admire, someone who you've seen all of their movies, maybe someone in TV shows. You know all about them and what they have done for other people. Now, I want you to think of that actor who you love that tragically passes away. You can no longer see the stuff they were in any films. You can't see them go up on stage on award shows to get the award that they've been working for their entire life. It's tragic, isn't it? Today I'm going to talk with you about Chadwick Boseman, a man who left an impact. As an actor, he played in roles such as becoming a superhero as Black Panther in the Marvel series, to becoming a successful African American in the baseball player in the movie 42. It didn't matter what the genre was, but he was able to be that character, conform to that role, and explain the significance to the audience. He was able to tell the story that was truly coming from that character. My personal favorite is his role as Black Panther, and he achieved international fame for this part in 4 Marvel movies. But it took him a couple tries to get there. He first wanted to become a director, and he was able to produce several plays as he lived in Brooklyn, until he started to be in soap operas and early television shows until he achieved his breakthrough role in 42. Boseman actually did not audition for the role as Black Panther. It was more about talking amongst the directors as they collaborated together to explain the significance that he could personally bring through that role. The significance that he left was very immeasurable, which leads me to my next point of how he gave everyone in the Black community a chance for their voices to be heard. There's a message that comes from all these movies that he was in, and it is rather than dodging the hatred that you get from racism, you go and you take it head on, and you are glad to be a part of the Black community as an African American. He made others able to say, I can be like Chadwick Boseman, and I can be as caring as he was and be proud of who I am. Children can forever now look up to him for the role that he has portrayed. Right now, it is Black History Month, and we can all only imagine the impact that he would have made right now and for everyone who cared about him. This leads me on to my final point. This was a man who was truly a hero on and off screen. To say he put others before him was truly an understatement. To actually understand what I mean, you should know that he has died of colon cancer. But not everyone knew this until the day he died, because he kept it a secret from everyone. Not because he didn't want people to know, but because he cared so much about other people and he wanted to put them first. To put this into perspective, he would go and do treatments and chemotherapy and all these surgeries, and then he would go film a movie because he loved what he did so much. He didn't want his condition to take away from impacting others and the love that his fans had for him in the movies. It was never about him or how much that he could do. It was always about how can I help other people rise up and do what they love. Outside of acting, he made sure to donate to different cancer organizations. He made sure to donate to disabled children to make sure they knew that they were loved and taken care of just as he was. His heart was much bigger than his fame. On August 22nd, 2020, we lost a legend that was taken way too soon. Some knew him from his work being a superhero on screen, but he was truly a superhero off screen more. The thing that I find most touching about him is how he put others before him, so that he could live as his own successful life and others could be as successful as he was. Children can now forever look up to him as this big idol that say, I could be like Chadwick Boseman one day, and I could be proud of who I am. We do not know what future movies would look like without Chadwick Boseman, but we certainly do know what was left behind him.